Looking for sick merch? Well, MTGGoldfishMerch.com's got you. With this tee, remind everyone misery is back.
This programming is rated R for rad. This content's only for serial chillers. If my decks or playstyle makes you mad, haters can stay mad and touch grass. Salty Gamers requires accompanying parent or adult. Yo, what's up? This video's been brought to you by Card Kingdom. Welcome back to another episode of Single Scoop. Everybody knows Final Fantasy 15 is all about hanging with the homies, the best friends, traveling around in the regalia, and then just finding sweet recipes for, well, ramen. Well, what if I told you, believe it or not, that ramen actually has a home? Sorta, at least we totally forced it, but whatever. This deck is mono green Tron. It's all about ramping. You've got the Llanowar Elf into like hopefully Bloomvine Regent, Overlord of the Hauntwoods on turn 2. Just really accelerate as fast as you can. That way you can get to, well, Ultima. Origin of Oblivion. He kind of is this little middle area once you've ramped enough. He's a solid 5 mana 4/4 with flying. Whenever it attacks, put a blight counter on target land for as long as that land has a blight counter on it. It loses all land types and abilities and just adds a colorless. And whenever you tap a land for colorless, add an additional colorless. So combine that with Ugin. We'll get back to the noodles, but Ugin, Eye of the Storms, is just whenever you cast the spell, exile up to one target permanent, that's one or more colors. Whenever you cast a colorless spell, exile up to one target permanent, that's one or more colors. You also have Bahamut, which is a sweet summon. 9 mana, destroy up to one target non-land permanent. That's chapters 1 and 2 on this creature saga. And then chapter 3 is draw 2. Then the final chapter is the old Bahamut special, the Mega Flare move itself. This creature deals damage equal to the total mana value of other permanents you control to each opponent. Because Ugin and Ultima and Bahamut are clearly the best friends, the trio, the big three, the LeBron, the Bosch, you know, all of that. But for colorless, well, naturally, they would want to go on road trips together and get food together. And that's where the instant ramen comes in, because instant ramen is naturally going to be, well, having flash. For 2 mana, it's a food. When it enters, draw a card, sack this, gain 3. Boom. Right there, you can now use instant ramen in your Ugin deck to serve as an exile spell. A 2 mana, go for the throat, but instead anything with like any amount of colors, 1 or more colors, you can go for their throats. So this can exile any permanent and kind of serves as removal. You just gotta quickly get to that Ugin, and then you get to assemble the trio, the best of colorless friends, and then you get to go to town. And so this is going to serve a lot like that mono green Tron deck. You know, it's going to ramp. It's going to just try to do big mana things. So we just got to dodge aggression, or else we're going to get rolled if they play a 1-drop. Pretty much. But regardless, let's take this friendship and like all this brotherhood on the road and see if these 3 colorless friends can take on the entire standard early access event. I guess this is fine. On turn 2, I get to play an Irencrag, so sure. Alright, no Llanowar Elf this game. Starting town from the opponent, okay? So I guess I'll just go ahead and play Irencrag here. This will then move me up a good chunk of mana, right? Cloud, oh, I'm in so much trouble. They are in the tank here. They are in the tank, oh my god. Okay, sure. That's the Excalibur, okay? They got Excalibur, that's for sure. Kemba's going to be a bit of a nuisance, but this will be fine. I'm sure nothing will go wrong. Okay. Put lands into play. Yes, please. Thank you. And then I gotta pass. But what am I exiling? I think I'm exiling Kemba? Oh god, no, never mind. I gotta exile Lightning, right? Okay, sure. Can I even exile Lightning? Let's find out. Okay, I can. That's nice. I'm going to go ahead and add some mana here. We're going to use instant ramen to take out my opponent's cards. This is perfect. I'm using instant ramen to pop all my opponent's stuff. Oh, this is kind of sick. Hold on. All right, so I have a mana dork. Let's see how this plays out. If I get to keep my mana dork, That's solid. If not, that's fine. I'm going to try to Bloom Vine Regent as soon as I can here. Okay, it's Demon Wall, so I'm probably looking at something like a Annex deck, right? Okay, one of these into play, which means that if I get to actually do what I want to do here, it's... Okay, they're going to make me sack then? That's a bit of a bummer, but whatever, that's fine. Okay. You've made me sack. Yes, I will play my Solemn. Solemn will grab a land. I'm going to move up to probably a 6-drop here. Or a 6 mana. 6 mana, Iron Crag. That puts me at 7. Alright. That's fine. They've now seen Portal to Phyrexia. They probably can safely assume that I'm up to some shenanigans here, right? Yep, okay. That's fine. That makes sense. 5. Okay. Drew a land. Solid, so I can ditch that later. 4, 7, 8. If they don't do anything, this is going to be an interesting turn. I am going to probably just eat up the Unholy Annex. Okay. Sure. Lily the sequel. You got it. Annex again. All right, I'm getting clocked again. I am tired of having my cards eaten up here. What do I want to get rid of? Probably one of these Unholy Annexes. That matters more to me than anything else. Let's gain some life, draw a card. All right, we're back. I do not mind as much now. 4, 6, 7. This is 6, 7, 8. One more land, and I get to Portal to Phyrexia. I mean, can they answer the Ugin? If they don't answer the Ugin, this is going to spiral pretty quick. Where's my Ultima? Where's my Instant Ramen? Instant Ramen turns my Ugin into, well, instant speed removal. Why wouldn't they want to just kill Ugin if they had it? Like, there is nothing here, right? Pay 1 life, tap, target, null, imp. Sure. All right, let's get rid of a land. Midgar. Gone. You got it. Nice. All right, sure. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of our friendly neighborhood Weenie Hut General here. Let's go swinging. I mean, I get to pretty much do some serious shenanigans now, right? 7, 8, 9. I could just hard cast Bahamut. I should have taken a card draw there. That was the only thing I think I might have messed up on. I thought I had enough mana to play Solemn as well, but I did not. That was on me. Okay, the Meat Hook Massacre. You got it. That's fine. So, yes, I'll take the action. It'll die. Oh, no way. This is so funny. Take the action of paying 3. Come on, here it is. Okay, boom. Got it. Now we go Instant Ramen. I love that. All right. Sure. I'm going to just go ahead and get this little fun fella. All right. And then I'm going to go ahead and maybe let's +3. Why not? This will allow me to play my land. I get to now play Bahamut. Bahamut. I am Ugining this Liliana away. Bahamut has arrived. Let's blow up their Ring of Lucy. And so we begin the fun. Here we go. All right. Instant Ramen, baby. So I got to get rid of that Meat Hook Massacre. That card was absolutely a disaster for me. But now Bahamut. Yo, Instant Ramen? Ooh, Magic players. Oh, Magic players are mad right now. Instant Ramen in my Magic the Gathering game. No, this is so sick, though. All right, opponent. If you win from here, you deserve it, right? Like, if you can win from here, you are a god. No, baby boy, don't take my Bahamut. No. Well, luckily I only had 2 in my deck, but I just wanted to Bahamut somebody. They're being all weird now. All right, well, let me get my card. Thank you, I guess. Sure. I'll take their little silly friend. Why not? You know what? Yeah, I'll draw another card. Why not? Okay, I don't want to overdo it because, you know, they very easily could just, like, all of a sudden go the long game. Then I'm getting milled out. I don't want to deal with that. I kind of want to just play this. What are the odds they sweep again? Actually, we'll find out. Yeah, that's fine. Here you go. Let's just go ahead and make a body. Why not? Sure. I'll play a Llanowar Elf. I do like me some Llanowar Elf. If they had it, right, they would have done it, yeah? Yes. So I'll go ahead and resolve the ward. Ultima's arrived. Finding Ultima. Sure. I'm going to equip... Oh, wait, hold on. Nope. I'm going to equip here, because then it loses all of its abilities, right? Sick. Wait, it still keeps Decayed? Why? Why does it keep Decayed? Don't do this to me. Your turn, opponent. So now that they're Rot Curse Rakshasas in the graveyard, that's kind of cool, right? I thought it would get rid of the abilities, but I think what we got rid of was the abilities of Everflame, Hero's Legacy, not so much the thing that it was attached to. So, big sad, big sad, big sad. Okay. I'm going to just go ahead and make another fish. And so we play ball yet again. Do I want to draw any more cards? I mean, I guess it's deck thinning. Sure, one more. One more. Well, wasn't good enough. Do I have any more colorless things to get? No, right? So let's just +3 draw a card. Sure. I'm going to turn their silly card into a colorless land that doesn't do anything. Sack these cards. I realized I could have done more damage, but that's okay. Now I've got my Overlord of the Hauntwoods. Like, what's the out here for them? Because as long as I just equip, I make a fish, I equip it with the sword, we're good. I mean, they've just forgone the Ugin, right? Like, at this point, they don't care anymore. They can't deal with it, so they've accepted that. I think the game is done after this round. That'll exile it. They gain 2. Super solid. Okay. Yeah, I'd like to bring back Ultima again. And why not, right? Let's just go ahead and exile that little darkness crystal of theirs. I don't want them to have that either. It's got to be a clean sweep here. Okay, and then now we equip the fish. And then we pop the instant ramen. Okay, there we go. Ate some ramen on the way out. Oh, can I keep my elf? Can I keep my elf? Let me keep the elf. Please, 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 please. Yes. Okay, cool. So now I get to go ahead and cast Bloomvine Regent. Exactly what I needed. Let's make it happen. Then it's time for instant ramen. Coyote. 1, 2. So that's 2, 4, 6, right? So I would... if they don't answer my elf, Ultima gets to do some nonsense here. I'm going to just go ahead and keep them off their green-red here. Right? So this only makes green or red. Love that. Here you go. I'm going to play up the Beanstalk. Nice, like that. Then I'm going to go ahead and play my dragon to draw another card off up the Beanstalk. And now that I've got Ultima, I'm feeling like I can probably cut them off of their colored sources soon. Okay, Sirach, that's fine. Yo, that's sick. Okay, take 8. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. Oops, almost messed that up. I'm going to play Ugin. Eugene's going to draw me some cards. Let's exile Sirach. I'm going to go ahead and... see, they have this. This is going to do nothing right now, so that's fine with me. I'm going to go ahead and swing out, leaving back... I'm going to cut them off their red mana here. So slowly, they're just running out of colored sources, right? I didn't think that would go so well. So we turned their forest into nothing. This is hilarious. No, I didn't even get to instant ramen you. Oh, boy. No turn 2 ramp, but I am going first. So, you know what? I'll try it. Maybe I don't get completely hosed here. Getting an Overlord's going to be nice. Oh, okay. Hold on. Turn 2 ramp. This is kind of sick, actually. Then I'm going to go ahead and play Solemn. Solemn kind of like absolutely slaps here, right? Yeah, I'll go ahead and just do that. Take the action, get a land. So now I've got to figure out, I think this is a Sephiroth opponent, right? So, okay, yep, there's Sephiroth. That's pretty good for them. They're sacking Zahir. You got it. Speed up 1. Let me see here. So if I play this, I'll draw a new card. All right, let's just go ahead and get 2 lands, 1 into play, 1 into hand, play the other one. Now I get to hang out and just pass, right? 3, 4, 6, 7. I have 7 mana right now. Okay, Vengeful Blood Witch. Nesting Bot. Do they have a sack outlet? Okay, so I'm going to get pinged twice. I'm going to hang back because I want to make sure I have a blocker. I'll take the 3. You got it. And I'll go ahead now and cast that to exile Sephiroth. No Sephiroth for you, opponent. And then I'm going to go ahead, plus get 3 mana here, play a land, cast that to go and use the Bloomvine Regent, get another land out. So now I've got so many resources, right? I've got 6, 7, 8, 9. Next turn, I'm just going to play Portal to Phyrexia. Let me find my Bahamut. Okay, here comes Sephiroth. I don't... Oh my god, they had a pylon? That's crazy. That's super cool that they had that. Well, they just sacrificed some stuff here, and I kind of like that, right? Because now I get to potentially... I'm going to take a lot of damage here, right? But... Right? Boom, sack all 3 of their stuff. This is going to hurt. This one's definitely going to hurt. Okay? I'm taking the 6 ball. In I go. They're finally taking damage. I'm going to need this instant ramen more than you would think. So now, what am I going to do? Raise the past. Oh, no. That's so good here, right? Good game. GG's. That was nice. So they had Raise the Past. Can't beat that. Good game. This is an ambitious hand. I'm going to try it. I wish this were a little bit better, but it's okay. If I can find maybe like a mana rock or something here. Fear of missing out. Okay. All right. So I guess I have to pass. I mean, instant ramen is just going to serve as my little doom blade, if you will. All right. They're curving out nicely, though. Fear of missing out. Emmett Selk didn't even want to use the duress, which is totally fair. Let's go ahead and just try to play the Overlord plan, right? And then next turn, play up the Beanstalk, ramp with, play Overlord again, right? Draw a card back. That'll feel pretty good. Assuming that they don't just, you know, discard my up the Beanstalk here in Ugin. Seeing them not use the duress, though, is a very, very good thing for me. What is that? 3 cards? Okay. They're going to draw and ditch a card. Oh, my God. Hold on. Am I getting Kaido'd? That's crazy. Looks like they might have counter spells. Okay, cool. Perfect. I'd rather them counter that than counter my Overlord here. So, sure. That makes me feel a lot better. Because now I can at least resolve, like, or at least exile something from my opponent, right? Which is going to have to be, is it Emmett? Because they're at 5 cards right now. They've shown me that they have counter spells. So that much is a given. Okay. All right. I'm taking 4 more this turn. Ouch. 7 cards, huh? I'm certainly dead if they have, like, if I don't draw a land here, right? 6. I need to draw a land. No, dude. What an insane duress right now. You got it. Take the Ugin. I got to draw a land and an Ugin, so this is just as good as a loss, right? All right. All right. Good game. Good game. This is kind of bad, isn't it? If I draw a land, though, okay, we'll find out. We'll find out. I can play out of this, right? Because if I find another green land, I'm fine. I can just go ahead and use this. But if not, I guess I'll still just use my Mirex here, right? Oh, thank God. All right, sweet. So now I can go ahead and play Irencrag. Irencrag. I guess I just try, right? Does this resolve? Sick. Super sick. Got it. Love that. I don't know what their deck does, but this is pretty sweet. I'm getting Helixed. That's not good for me. Uh-oh. This might be a control deck. Oh, it looks like it is. It's totally a control deck. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and try to draw another card, see if I can find anything else to do. Okay, I found Ugin at least, so that feels pretty good. Now I play a land, double impending. So 3, 6, 7. I have 7 mana now. What does that do here? Gluten-free Cerberus, you got it. The gluten-free Cerberus has arrived. So I think I gotta do this. Yes. Let's exile the gluten-free Cerberus. Drew a land, thankfully. I mean, I may as well just draw another card, right? Like, why not? I've got 2 bodies coming off of Suspend here. And it makes it so that they have to spend more mana to Helix me. And if they just have Get Lost, then Get Lost works too. But, alright. I didn't even get to use my Ramen maker. Okay. Here we go. Boom. I'm going to pass so I can start making bodies just off of Mirex. Because I think I'm up against Jeskai Control. Yeah, sure, you got it. Oh, stock up. Very nice. Okay, can I do the thing? I want to find Ugin right now. As soon as I find an Ugin, there's so much I can do. All right, let's try this. All right, drew a land. Found an Ugin. That feels pretty darn good here. Okay. Go to combat, right? Like, who cares? They're going to board wipe me anyways, so I may as well just get in for 5. All right, here comes the board wipe. No way, they're not going to board wipe me? This must be them bouncing my stuff back or something, right? Like, they're probably playing the Revelation or the 7 mana spell. Yep, okay. Yeah, you got it. Sure, sure. Will they be blocking? You got it. What else do I want here, though? Do I need anything else? Not really. I could just sit here and make bodies. So why not? Yeah. I'll go ahead and pass. So now they have to answer my overlords. Okay. How controlly are they here? I don't need to commit anymore to the board, right? Like, I know they have a board wipe. Sure. I can pay for their mana leaks. Okay. Yeah. I'll just go ahead and play Ugin here. That'll at least exile the Biza. Uh-huh. I'm gonna plus to draw a card here, because why not? Sure. You got it. I am now pretty set, right? I have 7, 10 mana. That's okay with me. Let's just go ahead and get some stuff going on the board. Perfect. Perfect. And now I'll just go to combat. I have so much mana now. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. I do not mind throwing away some of my lands here. Lindum. Or Lindblom. You got it. Do they play Jace? That's the question. Okay, so they're opting to have the mana here. The Surveil here. That's fine with me. I've now got like 1 million lands, so... Sure. You got it. I mean, why not, I guess, at this point? Right? Like, I'm just gonna tap this. I'm gonna tap all my white mana here. 6, 7, 8. Just gonna go ahead and make them sacrifice the little guy here. Alright. I'll go ahead and just discard here. I'm going to discard Bahamut, thus forcing them to actually have to care. They haven't casted a single sweeper yet, either. GG's. Yo, thanks for making it to the end of that video. If you enjoyed that, check out all my other videos under the Crimtastic section on the MTG Goldfish page, where you can find more decks and Final Fantasy decks as well.